And we are live. I'm going to go on the YouTubes and see if it's showing up correctly because the behind the scenes stuff is what people are interested in. The failures. Yeah. You want to can you take some time to introduce yourself, please?
Okay, what do I need to know? My name's Nate. What else do people need to know? I'm a
Hello.
Pisces.
Tell them why you have worms coming off the top of your head. Tell them about your worms.
Yo, like this is good braiding, dog. So I don't even know what the hatred is. The hatred is you lost all your Palomalu hair, and now
What
you're
up?
just
Hold on. I gotta mute you because you're being mean and insensitive. Hey, shout out to Siberius and King Speech. Good to see you guys. I'm gonna talk some movie stuff tonight because basketball is depressing me even more than I'm already depressed. This is my guy Nate. We've known each other since we were 15-year-old lads, and a couple of positive upstarts with what was it? What is that stupid saying? Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Oh God, I was
That's
never
us.
bright-eyed or bushy-tailed.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm trying to be nice. So Nate, you and I had a discussion a few days ago about some of these movies and how they're being blown up as being superior and game changing. And I think you and I agree that Hereditary from a few years ago is a solid horror film, a solid horror entry in the last decade, right? Would you say that that's fair?
I would say I haven't seen a more successful horror movie than that come out since then. The only thing I could think of closer was like Midsummer, which I don't know came out before or after Hereditary.
Midsummer came out after Hereditary, but Midsummer is kind of more try not to swear. More messed up than scary.
Yeah, but I mean, then we're going into like the genres of horror and stuff like that, and how they can always end up commingling and things like that. So I don't know if we want to go as far as like, oh, we can only compare and contrast like slashers versus psychological versus all that other stuff, right?
Well, actually, I think that brings up an interesting point because horror used to just be straight horror, right? Like it was like, all right, here's this dude in a mask. He's gonna chase the teens in the Crystal Lake Arena, right? And that was your slasher. Your horror film was your monster movie, your Wolfman, your mummy film, stuff like that. It was like you knew what it was. But so my thing is in the movie that made me think about this was did you finish? You finished or did you start and finish Bring Her Back yet?
Start or finish Burn Back? No.
No. Okay. What about Talk to Me?
I saw Talk to Me, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to reference, even though this is supposed to be for 2025 films, I'm going to reference Talk to Me real quick. Talk to Me was touted as this amazing horror film, right? And I saw it in theaters, and I don't want to spoil anything unless you want to get into spoilers. We
Yeah, I
can.
don't think necessarily. I don't think you. I think you could talk about the movie without necessarily spoiling everything. Even I mean,
So
the story itself is there's not much to spoil for the story anyway.
okay, so that's actually before you rudely cut me off. That's I listen. I'm drinking aggressive alcohol tonight, sir. So
Aggressive. What's the other type of alcohol? What's non-aggressive alcohol like? Rubbing alcohol.
My shirt. I guess if it's alcohol that heals, it's not aggressive, right? Dang, what was I saying? So, what's the last thing I said? Which will probably be the name of this show. What was I saying?
Oh shit. Oh, but you were talking about Talk to Me and
yeah. Oh, you were saying that there wasn't that much to spoil.
Yeah.
So that's my thing about that movie. It has a real good look to it. And this idea of this old hand being used as a conduit to contact the dead, it's like, it's not even that original of a premise, but the way it's shot in this sense of you got these kids that are partying, with the the severed hand of a dead medium. It's like it sounds interesting when you talk about it, but when you watch it, it's exactly what you think. Like how things unfold in that movie, with the exception of their little bullshit twist, bullcrap twist. I don't know. I feel like I called everything that happened before it happened. What do you
I
think?
mean, I think the hallmark of a bad horror movie is one that can only succeed if everybody's stupid, right? If everybody
Mm-hmm.
has to like make the exact wrong choice in order for everything for the bad guy to do to get away with it and keep winning, is that everybody else around him has to be dumber. Like it's annoying because it's not enjoyable to just watch people bumbling around doing everything that you know you wouldn't do and then dying and then everybody acting surprised about it.
Right. We watch that in real life. Anyways, shout out to Woodish. Thank you for coming through. Oh, Nate, there is a hater in here. If you can look at the screen, can you read that
Oh
aloud?
no. Oh no.
He used an emoji.
That's how he communicates. He's like a caveman.
So 24 Rapture, who I was told is struggling with some identity issues, typed out WTF is this nonsense? It's a family show, sir.
He's
Cool.
trying to be kind.
Yeah, let's cool it on the language. But anyways, so and Bring Her Back. I'm just gonna for the sake of spoilers, and you said it yourself, there's nothing really to spoil. Yo, Bring Her Back is as straightforward a like demon possession film as you can possibly get. And there are some pretty crazy scenes in terms of body horror, but it's no different. It's no different than your hardcore torture porn, kid headbutts a table until his teeth fall out kind of deal, right? Like that's a literal scene in the movie. He's biting down. He bites down on a knife to the point where he starts breaking his teeth off. And yeah, that's crazy to see and it's nasty to see. But at what point does it just become shock value and not even horror? But the reason I'm asking this is because, this movie was touted as like one of the greatest horror films in the history of science or something crazy like that. And to me, there's nothing creative about it.
No, and that's another thing you keep seeing is like people are just rehashing old concepts, old tropes, and yet they're doing it in a modern way, maybe with CGI, maybe better graphics, and somehow it's being touted as like the new coming. It's like it's all been done before. That's another thing that makes a really good horror movie is like innovation, something that hasn't been done before. Just to go back to the demon possession thing, I think one of the best movies to have done that hasn't, I don't think, been able to compete with is that movie for Denzel when he's getting chased around by that demon and like a body jumper.
Body humper. What was that? Shit. Ben Affleck stars as Body Humper. You're talking about it's got one of the greatest twists in a film ever.
Exactly. That's
Fallen. You're talking about Fallen. Yeah. Oh, Siberius. Yeah, you saw me. You caught me. Yeah, Fallen. Man, Fallen, I don't think is innovative until the last 5 minutes of the movie.
Sure, but like that can always make or break anything. Like a movie could be great until the ending, and then it could ruin it for me. I don't even care how good the movie was. If the ending sucks, sometimes it messes up everything for
me. 24 Raptures asking about As Above, So Below. I saw that in theaters. I enjoyed it. Did you watch that, Nate?
No.
Okay. It's a found footage horror film. It deals with the I want to say the Sorcerer's Stone.
What?
No, that's fucking not the Sorcerer's Stone. That's Harry Potter. What is that thing? Oh my gosh. It's alchemy. It's about alchemy, basically.
Oh, so the Philosopher's Stone then. That's
thank
alchemy.
you. Oh my gosh, I said the
Alchemy.
Sorcerer's Stone. Jesus
But
Christ.
it was called the Philosopher's Stone in the UK, and they changed it to that here. I don't know why.
Oh, so actually, I did know what I was talking about, and thank you for confirming that. I'm always right. History has shown that, and thank you for confirming. Rapture, because I'm not going to use your real name unless you're cool
don't even recognize him as even typing.
3/5 of a human, right? Just as the U.S. intended.
Ugh.
I like what that movie does from a like a potential standpoint. I'm an asshole. I like what it does from a potential standpoint. I think it's got some really cool visuals and really cool story ideas. But again, and Nate and I are going to get into this a little bit later. Pause. Just kidding. I don't do pause.
Oh my God. Yes, you do it. It's annoying.
No, I just said I don't do it. It talks about a lot of interesting material in terms of alchemy without explaining anything. It makes you do research, which I really do enjoy.
I'll just watch Full Metal Alchemist and be done with it.
What is that? Okay, what is that about?
Alchemy.
All right, so moving on.
28. I know,
bro. You're a bullshit. This is bullshit. This is why I don't try to do anything. What's Full Metal Alchemist about? It's about alchemy. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm an asshole.
It's in the name. I don't know what you want from me. It's in the name.
Anywho, you and I talked about 28 Years Later, which is another movie. It's not horror as much as it's like thriller, right? But we talked about it. You finally finished it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, in my honest opinion. Oh, thank you, Paris. Thank you, Rapture. Thank you. Was that hard to do, Nate? No, it wasn't. Just give me the
alchemy.
Answer.
See, there's alchemy.
28 Years Later in my opinion, does nothing new. No. In terms of horror films, in terms of zombie films. Yeah. You got Craven in there. You got Aaron Taylor Johnson in there for all of like, and he runs exactly in that movie. He runs exactly like Craven does.
He's got like the Tom Cruise,
got the hand chops, biceps. The hand chops, the kick-ass run. But that movie does nothing new, nothing. Yeah, thank you, Siberius. And I'm gonna spoil this part of it because it's so dumb. Why put Aaron Taylor Johnson into a film that he's only going to be in it for about 15 minutes? Does nothing of consequence at all, really. His son has to step up as a man, like a man's man, and do some wild man's man type stuff just to have, and spoiler alert, 3, 2, 1, spoiler alert, just to have his mom die anyways. From freaking cancer. Like, come on, man. Like, if you're gonna gut wrench me like that, why do it that way? It wasn't even towards the end of the film. It was like in the first half of the movie, basically. Or not first half, like first 2/3. Right? It wasn't like this thing that they ended it on.
It was probably like end of second act type situation, yeah.
Yeah. And it didn't push him to do anything other than melt her skull, melt the skin off of her skull and put it on top of dude's Skull Mountain thing.
Well, I took that movie as it was just like a hero's journey movie starring Spike. That's it. Like Aaron Taylor Johnson was never meant to be the star, even though they hired him. I don't know, maybe just to get people in seats. Who knows? But the star and the focal point of that was Spike doing all the stuff he was going to do. But I don't know. What I didn't understand is like if you're living in a nightmare hellscape like that, why would you want to go? I understand it might be boring. It might be boring in your little safe town, but like it's better than dealing with naked rage monsters chasing after you, like trying to eat you. Like, why would anybody want to deal with that?
With their dicks out.
Yeah,
just right.
Chasing
Like,
you like Titans from Attack on Titan, just like
just smiling at you. It's just decisions like that, like, are so intentional to me. Because did you see what was the movie where there were zombies in Vegas? And I'm sure I'm saying the title as I say
is
it.
that Batista movie?
Yeah,
Army of the
yeah.
Dead?
Army of the Dead. They had the whole alpha zombie thing in that. And quite frankly, I feel like they did it better. Because that dude had a queen and she was pregnant, and he had a tiger. And he had like a bone crown, and he fought like a helicopter by himself. And this dude, this alpha that they talked about in 28 years later, just runs around naked, just yelling at people and tearing their heads off. And that's it.
Yeah, and they were like, "We don't know what makes alpha." It's like, what do you mean you don't know? So it's like that's not his size. So like you could just some just random white dude could turn into like a Samoan looking dude because that's what he looked like. I was like, that doesn't what?
Right. So was it like a Bane Venom type situation, or was he just like, or was that like Roman Reigns? Just it got bit. You know what I mean?
Understand like how there'd still be so many around. I mean, they did show like spoiler like a one pregnant, but like how often is that happening? Like at a certain point, you would think like they'd all just die out or something.
And you shoot that fucking baby.
Oh,
what are we talking about?
9 times out of 10, he's like, let's wait and see. He's like,
wait and see for what?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Unless that baby's gonna have some weird like cure in its blood because it's
immunity or something.
Yeah, but even then, they still wouldn't let them off that island.
Yeah, and actually, Rapture was asking why did they leave the island? It was the hero's tale, like Nate was saying. It was the dad being a psychopath saying, "Okay, it's time for him to learn." Motherfucker, learn what? It's not like they're out there. It's not like they're out there hunting gazelle and antelope. You know, there is no trial by fire for hunting zombies if you're perfectly safe on an island where you can just eat, I don't know, like mangoes and shit.
They looked like they're mostly fishing, but yeah, it looked like they had foragers.
Please,
like,
excuse me, please don't correct me. For future reference, please don't correct me. It's mangoes. It's mango.
Okay, I'll let you be loud and wrong.
Loud and wrong. I like that.
But like you think after all the years they've been there, they're like their immediate vicinity should be like picked out. So at a certain point, like unless you're willing to send people out there to go for days at a time, you're just gonna have to start dealing with not going back out for anything because there's nothing left.
Right. At what point do you just accept this is what we have? This is the best we can do. It's not worth risking my son's life. That kid's like 13 years old.
Yeah, he was 12. I'm wrong
again. Yeah, again.
But
it's like is there a connection issue? You can hear me, right?
It's more crazy to think that like these people have been living in like dark ages while everybody around them are still fine in modern world, and these people like just won't even know what technology is after a certain generation. They probably don't right now, most of them.
Can I get political on you and say that's kind of the counter? That's the 180 of what's happening to the States right now. We're gonna be stuck on some fucking island.
Oh yeah. When all of our allies turn their backs on us, and everybody's like, "No, we're tired of you. We're tired of you."
Yep. It's gonna be just like Snake Plissken pressing that button at the end of Escape from LA. Just all light. He says "lights out," and or whatever. And he lights a match. And then that's technology.
What is the point of this? Why are you looking at this match like this, Kurt Russell?
Right.
He only got one eye. You probably shouldn't have that match that close to that eye.
Right. Come on, man. Like, yo, you just beat that sickness. You should be happy. You should be doing like jumping jacks and stuff.
Yo, that basketball scene that they had.
I would have. Yo, he hit it at the buzzer though. But you know what's funny? I remember so many things about that movie, and it's great to come back to basketball for a second. He had to score what, like 10 points in like a minute or something like that. But the dude played the shit out of him. He was like, no, it's full court. I'm like, yo, that's so messed up. You know that dude has like AIDS from the future.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's got like minutes to live. And
he was like Jordan with the flu, playing hard.
The flu game, yo, the flu game, Snake Plissken Jordans. Get on that. We'll wear them. I'll put them around my neck. The flu game, Pliskens, Air Pliskens.
I'm surprised
that was such a good scene.
About that. Somebody should do that.
Yeah, Rapture, get on that. get on that. We need some Air Pliskens.
Oh yeah, the zombie baby. Oh, that was gross.
Wasn't that Mekhi Phifer's baby?
I think so, yeah.
I believe it was, yeah, because I think he was holding the baby because he snapped. He snaps just like he did in O. He's like, fuck all you guys. Oh man. And then doesn't a baby bite somebody because they refuse to kill it?
Oh, probably. And then that person said, "No, I didn't get bit," and they cover their arm. It's fine.
They always do it. They always do it. They always.
I'm just tired.
Yo, you don't look so good.
It's fine.
All pale and shit. Some mango. I just need some vitamin C. Oh wait, shout out to Vitamin C, our sponsor. Our sponsor is Emergency 1,000 milligrams vitamin C, daily immune support, raspberry flavor. Thank you for sponsoring us.
And piece of paper.
No, it's real. I haven't opened it yet. It's the real
box. You just got a wrinkled piece of parchment paper.
No, it's real. Look, it's real. Okay. This is the real deal. I gotta take my glasses off to read it. It's got antioxidants, B vitamins, and electrolytes. You can't beat that. Come on. Mm-hmm. What are we doing here? Have you seen what's the last VHS film you've seen? Or have you seen any?
Seen VHS since like the first one. I know there's like 5 of them.
Okay. The most recent one, I'm gonna pull up just so I watched it when it came out, and I have to say it's like one of the worst movies I think I've ever seen.
Is it the same concept? Ever. Just like a bunch of different vignettes and everything?
Yeah. It's an anthology film.
All the time. They're just like skits, right? So it's hard. Find a whole bunch of people to make a whole bunch of different skits that are tertiarily related.
So, but VHS is the one that carries this moniker of it's like the Madden of horror films. Oh, like they're going to release one every year. Right. Because what you're seeing is that it's falling in quality every year.
If they want to release one every year, that's what's going to happen.
Let me read some of these reviews from VHS Halloween because it was so bad. I just knew that when I went online, it was just going to be a bunch of people agreeing with me. And it's got a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What?
Yeah. Let me just... Oh, shout out to GoatCast. GoatCast. Ooh, yeah, I need to slow down. Let me just read some of these reviews because, man, it was. I finished it just to say.
They know that you don't know. Then, if this is the case,
the English language, maybe. Okay, here's a review from Half Pints Connor. Unreal that people didn't like this film. With an exclamation point. I have religiously watched each VHS film on release date each year after year, and this is not only the best one since the original, but one of the best horror films I have seen in a while. It is cheesy, but so is every 70s and 80s horror film, and everyone holds those in such high regard. This is too long. I'm done. Okay, that's enough. There's like another page. It's bad. I'm gonna see if I can share my screen just to share the trailer with you, because the acting is bad. The concepts are like as non-original as you can possibly get. It's short too. I think it's 4 stories.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna let me know if you hear this audio. Okay.
Okay.
Give me a second here. I struggled with this real bad last time I hosted. I held up the show for like 20 minutes. That's not an exaggeration either. That's a real number. I checked the time. the hell was that?
Hold
Oh,
on, just a second. I got it. Hold up. I think I got it.
oh, pretty much, yeah. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, no. No, thank you. No, thank you. Why don't you look back at that smiling?
You can do that here in Pittsburgh.
Dude, are you saying this? Where are we? Wait, what? Wait, they boarded us! It's unhuman! It's unhuman!
No, 6.
He's looking at me.
Yo. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay. So a couple of things here. Hold on, let me stop sharing my screen. I don't want any porn to show up or nothing. I can guarantee you every single clip that you just watched tells you exactly how each of those stories unfold. That last scene with the hands coming up out that, again, spoiler alert for anybody who wants to watch this. This isn't a spoiler really, but that's exactly how that scene cuts out and ends.
What?
You know, do you remember when we saw which Spider-Man was it where he fought the Rhino at the end? What was that, Spider-Man 2? Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
Remember how some people were like, oh, that's kind of cool, whatever. But that's literally how that stupid ass movie ends.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how that segment ends on VHS. Just these CGI hands coming up, and you don't see anything. So the source of my frustration is this is now a film that is sold purely on name and no longer on anything else. That scene with that giant fat baby, nothing comes of it. Hold on, there was a good question. Hold on, let me see here. Siberius asks, what is everyone's gold standard for horror films?
See, that's right now my gold standard would probably be Hereditary.
I was either going Hereditary or Babadook.
I didn't really like Babadook.
Well, because you hate kids.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But right, exactly. You're getting you're getting PTSD. Just
why can't you be normal? Just shake them, throw them out the car.
Listen. I'm a very patient person, but if you're shaking to the point where we almost get in a car accident because you're kicking the back of my seat and you're making this commotion, but here's the thing. He was trying to save her life, even though he was setting traps and shit in her house and shooting her with potato guns. That woman. Oh, okay. So to me, it's either Hereditary. To get back to the point real quick, and then I'll explain. And then Nate, you please go. It's Hereditary or Babadook. Babadook to me is such a great movie because you feel that mom's pain the entire movie. She couldn't even get one night's sleep. You watch her have to deal with her son's challenges to the point that you watch her stay awake all night just to wake up the next day and have to deal with it again, which is things that most of us have to deal with on a regular basis. You could feel the stress. And the Babadook character itself was terrifying. Hereditary is amazing because, that movie is so dark, it's so depressing. And the lore, the storytelling, the twists, the deaths are amazing. Amazing. It's if you're scared of old naked people, you will. Yeah. Right.
But what else would you have done? I would have done the exact same thing.
So spoiler alert for Hereditary. If you're interested, don't listen. What else would you do if you were in your attic and your mom just killed herself by cutting her own neck off? And then the first thing you do after that is you look over and you see old people in the shadows, naked and smiling at you. I do honestly believe that I would go into shock. I don't even know if I would have the willpower to even react like that. I had to look up exactly what was taking place when I saw that scene. That's how scary it was. That's how scary that was, Nate.
Whoa. And that's not even the first thing that happens. It's not even the first thing that happens. Like, it's the thing about, I think a good horror movie is one that's more psychological, more dealing with something that they take a ghost story and blend it with something real, like guilt, like when somebody's grief. Like, some of the best horror I've seen is like just people dealing with grief and how that in and of itself is haunting you. Like not only like real physically, it's like mentally, it's haunting you forever. Like, in speaking, like, just you could talk about it more than I can, but it's just, I think those are the best connections when you're trying to use horror. Besides, if you want to have something fun, when you can do a stupid slashy movie or something like that. But if you want to watch
what the hell's a slashy movie?
Friday 13th.
I can't just let you say that.
Friday 13th.
Slashy movie.
It's slashy. He has a machete. He's slashy. That's what he's doing.
He's slashy McSlasherson. Can you give me an example? Because I immediately think because Babadook is about grief.
Sure. I just, like I said, I didn't like the characters. And like I said, I don't really like kids in movies. I didn't like him. I didn't like him.
But that's what makes that kid a great actor. Because everyone was like, yo, I don't even care if he dies. I'm not going to front. I think the first time I watched that movie, I was medicated. And I laughed so hard when that mom tripped on that little tripwire and hit her head like it was Home Alone or something.
Yeah.
Listen, yo, she didn't even have time in her life to pleasure herself because that kid started crying and snapping, and then he pushed his little cousin out the. You know what? The more I talk about it, the more I think I may be putting Babadook ahead of Hereditary just a little bit, because that kid was getting put through the ringer, right? Like them little bratty little kids who were supposed to be his family were making fun of, like, they're like, you don't have a dad. Like, what? Like, you get pushed out of a treehouse when you say stuff like that.
Kids are mean. It's crazy.
Yo, but then the aunt was like, yo, keep away from me. Well, how about your psycho daughter just made fun of my dead husband?
Yeah. They don't care
what
about
are we talking about here? No.
There's a lot of parents that want to hold their kids responsible and accountable. It's like, somebody got to hold them accountable.
Someone has to. That's right. Somebody. That's right. Not me. Those days are over.
I can't fight those babies.
No. What age? I think Tales from the Crypt. I know that it's on YouTube. I know you can watch full episodes on YouTube now.
It's not on like HBO.
I think it's on HBO Max also.
It should be.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Unless they sold the rights for tax write-offs or some other nonsense like they did everything else.
Siberius. Let's get Siberius in here. This is my guy. Hang on. I'm pretty sure it's streaming. Yeah. What up, Siberius? If you're talking, we can't hear you. GoCast, I have not seen the new Conjuring yet. However, I will tell you that I saw The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. And the first time I watched it, I hated it. But the second time I watched it, I was like, okay, this isn't terrible. They're trying to do something different. They're doing more of a human-based story as opposed to like demons. But I don't know. It was okay. It was just okay. Nate, did you see The Devil Made Me Do It?
Yeah, I've watched them all except the newest one that just came out, and like I like them for what they are, but they're just like they're big haunted house movies. Like they're built on nothing but jump scares, and like like they're coming. You're mostly just sitting there just waiting for it to happen, just waiting for it to happen, more than caring about what's happening in the story. It's just like it goes from one big jump scare vignette to another over and over. So like I like them for what they are, which seems like theme park rides mostly, more than anything else.
The first one was good.
Jesus, announce yourself. Oh my god! Holy shit!
He scared you, didn't he?
Yeah, I like you didn't see it on camera, but I clutched my chest a little bit. Holy shit! Thank you, Siberius. What's up, sir? Oh my gosh!
Oh wow!
Yikes. I've been drinking. Don't mind me.
I also have a gift for sneaking up on people. Apparently, I can do it on the fucking internet too.
Yeah, my nerves are shot. I'm a broken man. Don't worry about me. How are you, sir? How's your life?
Good.
Good.
I was gonna say, trying to live.
Yeah, that's getting harder and harder.
Make the best of it as I can.
Yeah, that's becoming the slogan for the human species lately. Just doing the best we can with what we got.
Right? The dog meme of sitting in the burning house.
I have that up. I have.
I actually have a Lego. I have a Lego set of it like that.
No, nobody cares.
Yeah, everybody cares. Everybody cares.
Nobody gives a shit.
I care.
Thank you.
He's not suicidal or anything, Siberius. You don't have to say nice things to him.
God damn.
Yeah, he'll be all right. You don't have to lie to him.
Wow.
No, Nate's my guy. We've been best buds for a lifetime. I know. Siberius, what's the last scary movie you've seen, sir?
I haven't seen a good one in a minute. I watched this really terrible one called The Barbarian.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Segway King. Do you guys secretly know each other? What the heck?
That movie
Siberius.
was trash.
Listen, that's the movie that started this conversation.
It is so fucking bad.
I went to see it at a free showing. Like halfway through the movie, people just started groaning out loud and talking because they just knew how bad the movie was. Nobody even respected it enough to stay quiet anymore.
No,
they just had to voice how much they hated it.
Now, what's interesting about that movie is the first 10, 15 minutes of it actually had me intrigued.
Mm-hmm. And then it just went away.
And then he went down into the cellar or the basement or the underground passageways, and all of a sudden it just went to hell.
And then she started looking for him like, you don't even know this man.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Leave. Call the police. Leave. I hated it. I hated it.
Can I ask a question to both of you? Understanding that you did hate it, which I get. I totally understand. Did you at least respect or appreciate the shift change when it goes to Justin what's his face driving in his car listening to music, just like in the middle of the summer day, talking to his agent, like none of this stuff was happening.
Yeah, that was
Justin
confusing. Everyone's like, what just happened? Like, why did he cut to this dude? And like, he stuck with him for a very long time until.
But wasn't that different? Wasn't that different? Wasn't that kind of innovative?
I mean, the dudes that did it are like sketch comedy writers, and they probably thought it was funny to do it that way. It's like, fine, whatever. You're trying to be like kind of slapsticky, but like, it didn't need to be in the movie, and it wasn't used well. And then it goes away closer to the end anyway. So what's the point?
That was my thing with it. Is it didn't add to the story in any capacity.
No.
So from the second that the guy goes down into the basement and he hits his head, and then it flips to that scene with him, driving his car, bitching at his agent.
Because he sexually harassed somebody.
Yeah. And then it goes right back into the, I don't know, zombie woman. I don't even know what the hell she was.
Oh, I do. I do. And again, let me just shoot a little bit of bail to the movie. That woman was not a monster. She was the result of generations of inbreeding.
Yeah. Sure. This still makes her a monster.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, that came off.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
I do not mean that all genetically.
It's too late. I'm editing it. It's already done, bro. It's already a wrap for you.
Okay.
I've already started to edit it to make you look like a terrible person. Don't run for office. It's over for you. It's over for you. Your life is over.
They already got the oppo.
You're gonna commercials of you saying you're all monsters will be out tomorrow morning at every special education facility on the planet. Point, you're all monsters, all of you. And so the one thing that I love about that movie, and I get why you guys hate it, but Justin Long's character is so interesting to me because he's such a piece of crap.
He was an immense piece of crap.
And Nate, I use this as my example all the time, just as like crazy, unbelievable characters. He sacrificed that woman.
Mm-hmm.
She lived. And then he went up to her and was like, oh my gosh, did I mean to do that? I don't know. Wouldn't you have done that? It's just like, yo, like you just tried to kill this woman and now you're trying to justify to her why you did it. Man, you're a scumbag.
I mean, it goes with everything about his character from the beginning. It's not surprising. It's just that she shouldn't have been in that situation in the first place. She had so many times she could have taken an off ramp, and she just kept going. She was so stupid. I couldn't handle it. Nobody could handle it. Nobody in that movie theater. I just kept remembering the groans. Like, ugh, why? What are you doing? That's all people have to say. Like, stop being stupid.
Tiberius, let me know if you've seen either of these movies, because I think Nate, you and I went with a bunch of friends in high school. Were you with me when we went to see The Village? No, probably not, because you're not an M. Night guy, right? Nate?
Me? No, I never. I was in college when The Village came out.
Okay, it might have been college. So there were two movies, talk about audible groans. There were two movies that I've seen in theaters where there were audible groans. The first one was The Village, where you find out what the stupid twist is, okay? Yeah. And the second was Alone in the Dark.
Yep, also terrible.
Horrible. I've never seen somebody get up from the end of a movie and just like make these guttural sounds, throw their popcorn down and leave. I've only seen it in like a TV series. This dude was like, rah, 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 rah. He threw his popcorn down and he left. That's how bad Alone in the Dark was. And the twist in The Village, when
I figured that twist out without even seeing the movie. When I heard it was M. Night, when I heard what the concept was, I was like, it's that. And then I
don't believe you. I believe you in most things. There's no way. We talked about it. I remember us talking about it. You said it's probably some nature refuge, but I swear you said that after we watched it.
No, I never watched it with you. I was in college. I saw the trailer with my roommate and called it like that. I was like, yeah, they're going to be in a park somewhere, I bet. And because it's M. Night, he was lazy. He still is lazy. But like, none of his stuff's that deep. It's not that deep. None of it's that deep.
Sixth Sense is not lazy.
Okay,
the Visit is not lazy.
The Visit? Which one's The Visit?
The Visit's the one. Well, you hate old people too. You hate people. The Visit is when the kids go to visit their grandparents and they're acting all weird.
I might have seen that, might not. It's not ringing a bell.
I feel like you did. What's the Signs is a good movie.
Really?
Signs will probably be referenced by most people in our generation.
No, Gibson's face all on it. No, it won't.
I like Signs until the end. If it wasn't for the whole water thing, I would have been down with Signs.
What was your
another
issue?
Twist, wasn't it? Oh, they're trying to take over a planet, but guess what? The planet's full of their greatest weakness. Like, why?
Well, so what I really enjoyed about Signs is you rarely got to see the aliens. You got to see glimpses. You got to see blurry images. So it made it suspenseful and terrifying. Once he walked out and you actually got to see him, it destroyed it. It destroyed the suspense. This is what you're scared of? And then basically they're allergic to water. Like, come on, man.
It's like these aliens haven't been around when it's rained once.
Or the water in the atmosphere, by the way.
Yeah.
So I read an interesting theory that they weren't, and you just follow me on this, maybe you've heard it, that they weren't aliens, they were demons. And the water, the reason it hurt them is because the water was blessed because Mel Gibson was a priest.
In what way did they ever describe them as being anything close to demons when the whole movie's called Signs and it has corn signs in it and stuff like that? That's a heavy implication of aliens, not demons.
Oh, I know. I hear you. I'm just saying that was an alternative theory.
See, that's the problem with internet theories. They come out of the left field with the most like ridiculous nonsense without anything to substantiate their beliefs all the time.
Well, you saw Nope, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you see Nope, Siberius?
I did not.
Okay. So, all right. Nope is absolutely worth it. So I'm only going to spoil. So I'm not going to spoil too much. But Nate, there's multiple theories about the origin of the creature in Nope that aren't alien.
Yeah, but the whole implication is that it's an alien. This is the problem. People go, but what if it wasn't? Like, if nothing in the movie or the book or whatever ever points you in that direction, how are you even coming up with this stuff other than you just making completely off the wall assumptions to a story that they never gave you those ideas? So why even come up with them?
But there's nothing in the movie to suggest that it's exactly an alien either. It's not like they see it come down to the planet. As a matter of fact, the way the story's told is that here's just this creature that's probably been here.
I mean, we've started getting real deep as far as like what constitutes an alien. Then
pause, not pause.
What? What?
Nothing. Proceed.
I'm saying it's like just because it was here for a long time doesn't make it less of an alien. Like, I mean, you could have been here when the Earth formed. It still makes it an alien. Like the Earth itself is formed by nothing but space rock in the first.
Okay, don't no. Now you're just being semantics, man. Then don't. That's not fair because then we're aliens. Then
yes, yes.
Okay, but then where does it stop? So then, Clyde does this bullshit. Shout out to Clyde, all the way on the West Coast, asshole. He does this bullshit. He's like, well, what if nothing exists? Shut up, man. You know what I'm doing.
I'm saying on a genetic level, like everything that the Earth is created from is from space dust from around. Like everything here wasn't here before. So we're aliens.
Yo, you're better than this.
It's like where the water came from space too. Water's alien, which is why jellyfish are alien.
Jellyfish are alien.
See?
To be fair. What's that deep sea movie that came out in the late 80s? Abyss. The Abyss is actually a documentary.
It is.
They're aliens down there.
It's a documentary. It's on my bucket list to go to the Marianas Trench. And just look at it.
That sub, those rich people in that sub, that's what you're going to do.
Is that where they were going, the Marianas Trench?
No, they were trying to look at the Titanic.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. I did
explosive decompression. That's what happened.
Yeah, laugh at death. Way to go. Thanks, Nate.
Listen here. You need to watch a documentary about how stupid those people were. How you can't be that rich and that dumb at the same time. There's
yes, you can. Yes, you can. What do you mean? Of course you can.
Shouldn't be. You shouldn't be able to be.
You're expected to be that dumb when you're that rich.
No.
Have you seen our rich people?
Yes, oligarchs are. Yes. All the oligarchs are.
Right. Exactly. Mika gets it. That's right. Mika, say hi, Mika.
How was your dog?
Yeah, I mean. The lack of exploration we have about the oceans is very interesting about what we could be missing right now.
Sounds like you're talking about the hollow earth theory.
No, I'm not talking about the hollow earth
theory. What else would you like to talk about the hollow earth theory?
Nobody wants to. It's a stupid theory. I'm talking about just the
oceans. Did you watch Presence yet?
Which one is that? Oh, is that the one where it's like a ghost in like a single shot just floating around the house?
Yeah.
Messing with people.
Yeah.
Not even messing with them, just like watching them the whole time?
Yes.
No, I haven't seen it, but should I?
Yeah. Okay. My honest opinion, no. I think that it's exactly however you think a movie where it is the point of view of the ghost instead of the family. However you think that's going to pan out is exactly how it pans out. There's nothing surprising about it. What is that's good. That's good. That's dark. I liked it, but I also liked what was that experimental movie that came out like 2 years ago?
Horror movie?
It's a horror film. It's like shot with all these weird camera angles.
You're gonna be more specific than that.
Thanks. Thank you. It'll come back to me. It's about this family. It's like this boy and this girl, and they're trapped in the house with no windows, and their parents die in like the first 5 minutes of the movie. But it's like shot from the perspective of the kids.
You're talking about Skinamarink?
Skinamarink, yes, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. You said it was messed up. I was
it's
watch that.
Yeah, it's bleak. There's hereditary. It's hereditary level of bleak. It is Midsummer level of bleak, if not worse.
Is that one worth watching?
Yes, I think so. Because there's not another movie like it.
All right.
It does look weird and interesting. I just I have to be in a certain headspace to do that.
So one thing that I've learned that I've tried to be better at, I put my phone away for everything now when it's a new movie, because Skinamarink is a movie you have to pay attention to, and I'm learning to appreciate that more and more now, because Nate, you were talking about popcorn movies and theme park rides. I'm tired of it. Like it's oversaturated as heck.
Like I go see dramas in movie theaters. Like dramas can be good. Slice of life movies can be good.
What's the last drama you saw in a movie theater that you enjoyed though? Because I don't think I can name one, unless you count The Woman in the Yard as a drama.
I wouldn't count that as a drama. I'd have
to
look.
Real quick. You wouldn't count that as a drama?
That's still a horror movie.
Okay. Well, damn, I don't want to spoil it. Not if you think it. Not if you take in the whole was it grief or was it real thing.
It's psychological horror. It's still horror.
Okay. All right. Fair. But go ahead. What were you saying? I didn't mean to cut you off.
I don't remember anymore.
Oh, that's good. Siberius, what were you saying?
I'm trying to think of the last horror movie or the last drama movie that I saw in the theater.
Oh,
I can't name one.
It may be decades.
If it was like
right.
Emmy nominated and there was nothing else to watch, I'd go see it.
I feel like The Departed might have been the last quote unquote drama that I saw in theaters, which was worth it, by the way.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
When was that? That was a long time ago. That was 2006. That's almost 20 years ago.
It's probably my favorite Scorsese film, which I know isn't.
It is my favorite Scorsese.
It is your
film.
favorite.
It's not even close.
AOH. The night before LeBron played defense. That's funny. Because to me it goes that and then Gangs in New York. I have a huge appreciation for Leonardo DiCaprio revenge films. And I would gladly see both of those in theaters today, especially Gangs in New York. That movie's nuts. But Nate, I don't think I can name a drama that I've seen in theaters that didn't involve me trying to bang some chick. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's been a while. Like I don't really go to movie theaters much anymore. Maybe once every couple of months if there's a new Marvel movie or stuff. But like before COVID, and I used to have Movie Pass and stuff. Oh yeah, I went to to see some. What was it? There's 3 billboards over. I don't know.
Was that good?
3 billboards? I think so.
Well, that won Best Picture, didn't it?
It was nominated.
I think it won Best Picture that year.
But I usually stick with the Emmy ones just to watch them and see if they really are worth the Emmys. A lot of them are. Some of them not so much. More recently, like ever since COVID, like his movie quality has been poop.
It has. And actually, that's another one of the things that I was getting at was like a lot of these movies that are being touted as these great films. The quality to me, and this circles back to basketball. Again, shout out to AOH. The quality to me has fallen so far that when you see something that you or I, who have been around a little bit longer, when we've seen something so substantially better, and then you have these millions of people saying, I can't believe I just watched that great movie. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, but there's nothing new about any of that to me. There was nothing impressive about any of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about Bring Her Back. I'm like, it's cool, but all this best picture stuff, best horror film of the last decade. What the other movie with Nicolas Cage dressing and acting like how I assume he does in real life anyways. You know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Long legs. Yeah.
Oh,
Long
I haven't
Legs.
seen Long Legs.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So I saw Long Legs. I'm like, this isn't even that good.
I mean, it's a Nick Cage movie. I love Nick Cage, but
don't do that. Don't do that. How about you land a plane full of convicts, asshole? Right?
How about I go save The Rock? How about I go do that?
Balls in your court now, dog? Or whatever. That's no. It's bad. No, it's not bad. It's just not interesting. And it does another one of those things that they do where it's supernatural. Okay, cool. But they don't explain any of it. Like none of it. And it does do this cool thing where you do see shots of, I guess, what's supposed to be perceived as Satan in the background. And it's very subtle. It's hidden. You have to look for it. But when you look for it, it's actually scary because it's almost unintentional. But other than that, there's nothing. Like they're comparing it to Silence of the Lambs. That's what we're doing now. It's nothing sacred.
I looked at a list. The last dramas I watched in the movie theaters. I watched Oppenheimer. Remember Oppenheimer?
Yeah. Okay, I didn't see that in theaters. I waited for that to hit HBO Max.
3 hours. It was a 3-hour movie.
Good movie though. Good movie. Solid movie. Definitely. Great soundtrack.
The score. Yeah, the score's pretty good.
And you got to see what's her face naked for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, that happened too.
Black Widow's sister.
And like before that, I think I watched like 1917 in the movie theater. That was pretty good. It was good because like it was filmed as like being one shot, which was
I very often watch the scene where the dude has to cross the battlefield as they're sending the troops over for the first time. I watch that scene like whenever I'm about to like lift or something. It's incredibly shot. It's
the whole
it's
movie.
Very inspirational.
The whole movie is crazily shot. Like I was like, I can't believe they're doing this. I cannot believe it.
Well, I am curious because there are a lot of those movies that are supposedly shot in one shot. Think like Birdman.
Oh yeah.
Birdman's great, right? Would that movie be, I didn't even mean to get off on this, but no pause. It's because I'm drunk. Leave me alone. Would that movie be as good if it was shot a different way?
I think so. I think it just added to it. It didn't take away from the story, even though it also makes it part of the story just because of how it's being shot. Like the story has to flow a certain way because of the way it's shot too. So it's like I don't think you could do one without the other for that.
What do you mean?
You couldn't have done that story without the way it was shot.
Was Birdman before or after Spider-Man Homecoming?
Oh,
I want to say before.
I think it was.
I gotta look that up because now I'm curious because Michael Keaton
2014.
Homecoming was like 2016, 2017. I'm guessing.
2017. So yeah, Birdman was first.
That's surprising because Michael Keaton is a G. He is the man. Pittsburgh's finest, by the way. And a lot of his role in Birdman reminds me of Homecoming, actually, now that I think about it.
Don't sleep on Jeff Goldblum, too, though. Don't sleep.
CMU grad.
Yeah.
His best role, by the way, is as what's his face in Thor Ragnarok. Telling his age to Loki and then winking at him.
You need to watch. I mean, to me, it wasn't very good, but he's in this show called it's on Netflix.
Chaos,
like Zeus.
Chaos. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Chaos is fantastic. It's just Jeff
Goldblum.
Goldblum.
It sucks.
Listen to me. It's like watching Jeff Goldblum at his best. It's like if Jeff Goldblum was a Greek god in real life, this is how he would be. He's causing all these problems all around Olympia, and then just drinking that water, and then just blaming everybody. And then he's making his poor servants like stand up on the roof, and he's trying to get them to admit to stuff that they didn't even do. And then when they defend themselves, he shoots them anyways, and then he gets mad at them for not doing something right after they're dead. It's so great. Chaos is fantastic.
Yeah, I would have liked. The problem with that show is I don't think it did anything. I think the story didn't progress far enough at all, and I knew if they wait to get to the meat and potatoes of whatever they're trying to tell into the second season, then we're not going to see it. And sure enough, it got canceled without anything.
I didn't know they canceled it.
Yeah, it got canceled. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it.
Did you watch Lovecraft Country?
Oh, yes. I was furious every episode, but it needed to be done, and it was. I'm so mad that I didn't get another season either.
They should not have canceled that on that note.
No. They're scared. They're scared about that. That next season would have been amazing.
Scared about what?
The presumptions of where the story was going to go based on the end of the last season.
Can you fill me in at all? Pause, no pause. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
I tried to whisper it. Listen, let me just say for the sake of the internet that the only reason I do that is because I recognize how stupid the saying pause is. So I say it ironically and sarcastically. But go ahead.
Well, it pretty much at the end of that season, all the black people were about to get upgraded to a level that would have not have made any of the people in the South very happy. So seeing where that would have went based on the world that they lived in and stuff like that, it would have been very interesting.
Does Jonathan Majors in fact die at the end of that? Is that the conclusion?
That's part of it, yeah.
Because I thought the whole idea was that there was some kind of life force that was supposed to be put back in him by the blonde chick or something. It was very confusing.
Yeah. But at the end, all this weird stuff happened that just opened up a lot of more new story paths for the new season that they just did not get to explore.
And I will say, and I want to save this topic for another episode, but in terms of monster demons or movie monsters, movie demons, there's a scene in Lovecraft Country with those demon twins, those girls.
No, man, the ones that were dancing and stuff.
Yeah, yes.
So
I get uncomfortable talking about it.
So creepy. Oh, what would you do if a demon child is popping and locking at you?
Tell you what, I'm gonna show it here.
No, why would you do that?
Because I'm in a good mood. Hold on. Because it doesn't. You really don't need the context to understand how scary it is. Is that fair to say?
Is there only one season of the show?
Yes, it was canceled.
Oh,
as they all do to popular things. Yes.
Oh yeah. Anytime a show is good, it can't last.
That's what Zuggins was saying in the chat. But From keeps getting new seasons, but we'll get to that.
Oh my God. I'm still watching that. I was watching episode.
I told you, Nate, I told you not to. I told you they don't answer anything.
It's too late. They owe me. I will hunt them down. I will hunt the Raiders of Lost down. They're like, why can't you make a show that answers questions? Why? Like you have plenty.
They'll never answer. They'll never answer your question.
Like, look over there. There's a giraffe on a mountain. It's like, why? Yeah. And then they just disappear.
All right, here we go. I am not logging into my premium YouTube. Nobody deserves that but me. Hold on.
It's gonna be 2 minutes worth of ads.
in town. We're not afraid. Artlist got them.
That was terrible.
This is so terrifying to me.
I can't. Oh my god, it's so creepy.
I've seen kids that look like this. Not at my job. I love my job in the real world.
If the thing touches you, you're done.
Dirty ass kids, man. I'll tell you. Like, what are they whispering about?
No, man. Come on. What would you do, man? What would you do? Nobody else can see them but you.
Did you see that?
See what?
Excuse me. No, no.
Woo, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Stop that knocking at the door. Stop that knocking, stop that knocking, stop that knocking, stop that knocking. You ain't better stop that knocking at the door.
Yo,
That's just the beginning. They followed her around for a long time. Long time.
So that's cool. I didn't want to sleep tonight.
to this day, I'm uncomfortable watching that. You know, it's in broad daylight. Also, and they're in their pajamas. Yeah. It's the whole show's worth a watch, but that to me is, for a TV show, man, to be so much scarier than what I've seen in most movies. Ooh, Woodage, It Follows. Nate, I feel like you hate It Follows, but I know I love it. Siberius, have you seen It Follows?
No, I've never even heard of it.
Holy shit. Man, oh man, now I'm all fired up. It Follows, I can't believe I didn't think of it. It Follows is about, I don't even want to show you the trailer because I think it's that good. It's about this entity that can appear as anybody, anywhere, at any time. However, it can only walk places and it walks very slowly. However, if you bang somebody, it's a sexually transmitted demon. Yeah, whatever. And only you can see it once it's been passed to you, and it slowly follows you for the rest of your life until you pass it to somebody else. And the movie is shot in a way, it's got like this 80s synth
don't forget the fact of, like,
it.
even if you pass it to somebody, if it catches that person, it then comes back to you.
It comes back to you, that's right. And it's just shot so well because it makes old people look scary, which a lot of them already are, right? And it makes like tall people look scary, random just people. Like there's a scene where this random old woman is walking through like a college campus and she's in like her hospital gown. And it's like so jarring to see it because it's like, what the hell's going on here? But it's terrifying because, if this thing catches you, it's a wrap and it kills you in a ghastly way.
I just added it to my watch
body
list.
Mangled. That's even more messed up.
What'd you say, Siberius?
Said I just saw it's on Max. I added it to my watch list.
1,000% worth it. Great suggestion. Great suggestion.
Cool.
That'd be such a traumatic experience. You'd have to watch your back for the rest of your life.
Well, my thing is why not just go fly somewhere?
Who has the money? Do you have the money to have 2 houses on 2 coasts?
No, but like you fly, you go,
yeah,
you go somewhere and you put yourself in a secure area. Like that's got to be an option.
Make it through stuff. It didn't just stop once it came to a gate. It still got through. Like it ended up in their house. How did it end up in their house?
It went through the door, didn't it?
I don't remember, but I don't think doors and stuff could keep it out. I think eventually it'll still get to you.
Hold on, keep talking. I think I hear Cujo going through the trash. Keep talking.
Oh, well, I'm saying, so I don't know if there's an easy way to avoid that monster, unless, like I said, you had two houses on two different coasts. So you somehow, you have cameras and stuff watching you at your house, waiting to see when it shows up at your one house. You book it to the airplane, and you take it to and then you time how long it takes for them to get from one coast to the other, and just be on the watch for the rest of your life. That would be exhausting, though. Absolutely exhausting. Maybe you get 6 months of break.
Yeah, but just get yourself arrested for something stupid.
It'll find you in your cell. It'll get there. It gets to everybody. Did
you see Smile 2 yet?
I did. I don't know if that movie is creepy too. It's so creepy. Just the times where she walk into a room and just like a whole bunch of them just staring at her, smiling. I'm like, bro, why?
The thing with the dancers?
Yeah, that was so
making shapes with their body.
Yeah,
yo, the first time I saw that, I was like, but I was like half paying attention to it. I was like, it's kind of scary, whatever. The second time I watched it, I said, yo, they're moving as a unit.
Yeah,
and they're smiling at the same time.
So creepy.
That was scarier than the actual movie monster itself.
It wasn't even them individually. It was just them when they were moving like that. I was like that, and then it was too much.
Yeah,
it was too much for me.
Smile 2 or Smile?
No, I saw the first Smile. I didn't watch the second one because I didn't like Smile that much.
They weren't good movies. They're not good movies.
Can you explain?
I mean, the smiling is creepy as hell. Like, I mean, there's no doubt about that. But I don't know. I'm kind of picky when it comes to horror movies. I either seem to love them or hate them. A lot of people love horror movies because they're bad. I hate them because they're bad.
Exactly. The horror movie can be good. It can be written good. Everybody tries to write it off like they all are terrible. It's like, that's not true. There's plenty of examples of well-done horror movies. Plenty of them. It's just that people phone it in and get lazy. But I think it's the fact that, like, you have to sit there watching this person kill themselves. Like, why are you still staring? Like, is there something said that it somehow paralyzes you and forces you to watch it happen?
I think once you watch, I think the idea is that you're so paralyzed in fear that you can't move. Just like when the thing finally reveals itself.
Yeah.
You know that's Kevin Bacon's daughter, by the way.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
pretty sure it's Kevin Bacon's daughter. I'm pretty sure that's her. It's you're so terrified, but by what happens that the entity, the demon, already has you or whatever.
And yeah, she's Kevin Bacon's daughter.
I figured she's an A-Train. Don't forget about A-Train. Your boy A-Train's in there. He's in the first one. Yo, that was that's the weirdest couple I've ever seen in a movie, like ever. It has nothing. It's not like no Black White thing, no Jungle Fever thing, nothing like that. It's A-Train. A-Train looks like he's 19 years old. Right?
Did you ever watch Survivor's Remorse?
No, I've never even heard of that.
That was like his first show. It was on Stars. It had Mike Epps on it.
No.
Yeah.
I don't remember the first thing I saw him in was Independence Day Resurgence.
No, he was in Survivor's Remorse before that. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So then Siberius, what's the last good horror film? What's the last notably bad horror film you've seen? And it's got to be like a mainstream. It can't be like some Tubi bullshit. And what's a good horror entry that you've seen that you can think of?
So the last bad one that I saw was Barbarian.
Okay.
And let's just say I had some dark thoughts after that because I couldn't get it out of my head. I think Nosferatu was a great horror movie.
I haven't watched that yet. I keep meaning to watch that.
I mean, I'm a fan of the old one too, but I think they did a very good job of updating that movie and still maintaining the essence of what made Nosferatu. I enjoyed it.
That's on HBO Max too, I think, or maybe that's Salem.
No, it's
one
Prime.
of those is Prime. Okay, I'm. Thank you. I'm gonna watch that. Every time I think about watching it, I just feel like it looks like it's 4 hours long. But if you're saying you like it, I'll definitely give it a shot.
I mean, it's just over 2 hours.
Oh, that's not terrible. I mean, that's a lot for a horror film, though.
It is, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they probably could have ditched 30 minutes of that movie, and it wouldn't have changed anything. But please watch it, and I'm curious what you think of it. I don't know a lot of this weekend. I don't know a lot of horror movie connoisseurs, and yeah, I would love to know what somebody else that loves horror movies thinks.
Oh yeah, no, I love them. I was raised on them. The first horror movie I ever saw was Pumpkinhead. I feel like I was like 5 years old when I watched that. Because to this day, that monster scares the crap out of me. Actually, upon further reflection, any tall monster being with a giant head and like long arms or legs, like the Babadook or Pumpkinhead or like any alien, scares the crap out of me. Slender Man.
Oh yeah.
Scares the crap out of me. Or the Crooked Man. Terrifying. The first time I saw Conjuring 2, I didn't know what the Crooked Man was except for what was in that movie. And when that fucking dog turns into this guy with an umbrella and a hat and glasses, and he's tall and lanky, and he's chasing them, and he has a deep voice. Yo, that's terrifying. Because I'm like, I don't know what he's capable of.
Yep.
You might don't want to find out either. He just turned into that from something else. Like
right. And Nate, there's a comment there for you.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Slender Man with worms on his head. Get him, Rapture. Get him.
So, Nate, let me ask you, what was the first horror movie that scared you?
Scared me? I mean, they were all scary when you're a kid, even though your parents were like, it's not real. It's like, I'm still turning on all these lights for quite some time. I can't picture it. It might have been either one of the Child's Play movies or even Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger at the time was scary because it was like, oh, I can go to sleep. I actually had a constant dream about Freddy Krueger where like I would try to run to another room every night and he would always tackle me. Every night he would tackle me so with his Freddy Krueger voice. Wasn't okay. I don't even remember how I got those to stop, but
yo, I think you might have just been getting raped a bunch of times in real life.
Wow.
I think you've just been repressing. Yeah, my friend. I think a dude in a brown and red sweater has chased you down at some school in your life, maybe middle school, because I met you in high school, and you just kept getting raped until your brain forced you to forget about it. I think that's what happened.
Brown and red sweater is just like the janitor uniform in the situation. They just all wear them, so you'll never find this guy.
That's
people wear the same color sweater.
I'm surprised they never made like a Where's Waldo, but like with Freddy's,
right?
Like a book, you know. That's
you never know.
That's a good idea. Go on.
Yeah, I do remember Poltergeist too. I don't think Poltergeist was really scary to me at the time, though.
That clown scared the shit out of me. So did the tree. But actually, I like Poltergeist too.
Yeah.
What R word did I use? Oh, great. Yeah, okay. All right. I can see how that'd be sensitive for some of us in here.
I think on YouTube you're supposed to say great now.
Oh, well, I'm not monetized. Nobody knows me. I'll be fine for at least another year or so. Yeah. Pulse. Zuggins, Pulse. Actually, it's weird you said that because Nate, I'm pretty sure I brought this up at the bar, didn't I? When we were talking about movies that it's supernatural, but they don't explain anything other than it's just this creature from another reality or whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's how I felt about Pulse. It's scary, this idea that it's like, here's this entity or these entities that is pull you into their world and they make you sad and you just kind of like melt into goo or whatever. That's cool, but they don't explain it. Just like Bird Box. They don't explain shit in Bird Box.
Well, Bird Box. They're like, don't look at this thing or you'll like, what do they do? Go crazy or die or disappear? I can't remember anymore.
I think you kill yourself.
You kill yourself. You kill yourself. And Red Letter Media they mentioned this it was a really cool thing in there. Shout out to them. I'd love to talk to them one day. They were talking about how you either kill yourself or you go crazy. And then you force people to kill themselves. But there's no rhyme or reason to any of it. Except
like,
for
why?
what the movie asks you to do.
What is this thing and why is it doing this to you? And if you just walk around like blindfold on, are you just fine? So if everybody just kept the blindfold on the whole time, they would just be fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did they make a sequel?
They did, I thought.
To Bird Box, they did.
I didn't watch it. Did they elaborate any more on what the hell it is?
So
I didn't watch it.
I was thinking about that as you were asking. It's called Bird Box Barcelona, I think.
Yeah.
And I think that the movie says that they do, but it's one of those things where they do, but they don't really say anything. I remember they made a Jeepers Creepers like 2-3 years ago, and the tagline was something about finally it reveals the origin of the creeper, blah blah blah, and it just doesn't. It's a lie. It does not. It doesn't. Paranormal Activity did something similar. It was the ghost dimension. Finally see what the demons look like. Finally see what Toby looks like. Get answers, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't answer shit. It doesn't answer anything. And movies do that all the time.
Get you to watch
you find out the truth.
Finally, I'll get my answers. Like, psych. Thanks for paying.
Just kidding. Yeah. Thanks for paying, suckers. Enjoy your popcorn. Quiet Place. Quiet Place is dope to me. I really like the first one. I think it's a little overrated, just a little overrated. I think if anybody other than Jim from The Office directed it, we wouldn't be talking about it.
Yep.
I like it, but it's not. I don't. I feel like that movie shouldn't have lasted as long as it did. Like,
what do you mean?
I'm saying the military would have figured out that they're sensitive to noise very fast, well before the whole planet collapsed on them.
But they don't.
They're going to shoot everything at them except sound waves. Like, they have those weapons already. They would have tried everything that before.
But wasn't it a specific frequency? Hey, what up, AOH?
I think it's just high frequency, and they have.
I thought it was a specific one.
I don't know if it's specific or not, but like they get that. I'm still saying that regardless, they would have figured that out before the whole planet collapsed.
My issue with it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It was too much like Signs for me. in the fact that you don't see the creatures,
Yeah.
they're terrifying. You finally get to see them, and you're like, "That's just a big, ugly son of a bitch." And then the most pedestrian of things kills them.
Yeah, but they're somehow like fireproof and bulletproof and bomb-proof, but sound is weird. And like I said, they would have studied it real quick. It's like, all right, this thing doesn't have any eyes or something, but it seems to have like really good sound perception. Okay, blast it with sound. That would be the first thing somebody would say.
My whole thing is how is it? Why is it that there's an underground bunker in every movie until there needs to be one?
Right.
Like a threat like that, or like the aliens and Signs. There's no way something like that is going to be able to get into, I don't know, Area 51, for example.
Yeah.
So, in Independence Day did that 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Put everybody in Area 51.
Yeah, they're making it seem like these monsters somehow just took over, destroyed, and killed everybody before any defenses could have come up in play.
Because that's and that goes back to like the how little creativity goes into the writing. It's easier to just write this movie that says, here comes this alien threat. It took out everything, but we're not going to show you how or why, just what they do about it. Just like the Tomorrow War, that bullshit movie. And I semi enjoyed that. It's
the war's coming.
Chris Pratt being Chris Pratt.
We have to stop it in the past. Get ready for it in the past so we can win in the future.
I watched a review about that, and they said, well, why didn't they just send a bunch of weapons?
Why did they send here's all our future weapons. Here's the pew-pew laser guns.
Yeah. Why not send that technology to the past so they can work on it?
Mm-hmm. Make it even better.
Make it even better. The one cool thing about that movie, though, the twist, spoiler, whatever, is that the aliens were there the entire time, and it's global warming that made them come out. Because guess what? Global warming is real, folks, in case you were confused. Just like how the ozone layer used to be real, but I guess it's not a thing anymore.
Don't look
up. Yo, don't look up. Again, documentary, just like Idiocracy.
Yep.
They tried to tell you, just like Terminator 1984 tried to tell you, Skynet goes live and bad things happen.
I was just watching John Oliver today, and they were covering like parts of AI and parts of what these companies want to do with it. And it's like, it's not going to get better. They want to get people addicted to it. They want to turn AI, they want to create AI like companions that are not only like a friend, like sexual companions and stuff like that. They want to get people addicted to it that way. They want to get kids addicted to it. They want to use it to remove us out of the workforce. Like the quote unquote job creators want to use AI to stop creating jobs and start using AI for just about anything they possibly can. Like none of this is going to end well.
Well, it's funny because all the things that you mentioned, there's a movie that supports what you said. So there's the movie Her, where all of a sudden everybody's relationship is AI.
Yeah.
There's iRobot, where all of a sudden everybody has a robot butler or whatever.
I don't know how old you are, Sabarius, but how about Fahrenheit 451?
Oh, absolutely. I'm almost 50.
Okay, so then so you're and ironically, that was a book. And what are they doing to books?
Yeah, if there was a movie, I never saw it. I read the book.
There's a Michael B. Jordan movie, and there's a movie that came out in like the 40s or 50s, I think.
Maybe it was because I love that book.
Yeah, they made us read it in like high school, I think. Like, so I was like, this is crazy.
AOH, I know you're a science guy. Do you still read physical books?
I read papers. Yeah, sometimes I read books.
That counts.
But you find them all online. And then if I want to use my eyes because it feels better, or I want to read it in bed or whatever, then you got to print all the shit out, and which is kind of stupid and wasteful. It's just wasteful whether you care about trees or not. It's a stupid process. But yeah, I have to read.
Okay. And I'm guilty of doing audiobooks a little bit more than I am of reading, just because it's easier to pay attention to. But I do think that you retain information more when you read.
I think it depends on
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Writing it down too.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And that's another thing that they're phasing out. I talk about this all the time, how cursive is no longer taught, but they're slowly bringing it back.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, I hear more crap about 6-7 memes or whatever that crazy thing is now than I hear about phonological anything, phoneme awareness, anything dealing with learning how to read or critically think. We have been reduced to a meme,
but it's worse.
A single thought.
But it's worse because we're celebrating it. Like I keep hearing these commercials, and the guy promoting his AI is literally describing why he and everyone else at the company is worthless. It's like, why are you guys promoting yourselves out of jobs and out of existence? And like, it used to be fun with science fiction, but now it's just like, you see the reality that people are too excited with their own egos. And it's exactly what they always say. You were so busy looking at the fact that you didn't stop and ask if you should. But, that's not interesting anymore because it's actually happening. Now it's just sad. It's taking the fun out of it. We're watching it.
Shout out to get Jeff Goldblum. Technology is a tool. The problem is humans have no compunction to limit things and say, like, this could be a good tool, this could be a good use specifically for this, but we don't need it everywhere else. But that's not the way that happens. Something gets taken and ran with to the nth degree and past the point where it becomes useful and then becomes dangerous.
That's knowledge without wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard that before. I like that. Nate, AOH thinks that I'm perfectly fine sitting in uncomfortable silence. Lord knows I do it every night. But
just try.
There's like wind and like tumbleweeds going around.
That's Pittsburgh for you. Are we at the point of no return, Nate, as a society?
Oh yeah.
I know AOH. I know you think that.
I don't know. See,
same question to you, Siberius.
So I have a unique perspective on that because I should have died like 11 times in my life.
11.
And yeah.
That's very specific.
Well, I mean, it's how many times it's happened.
Wow.
I mean, just most recently, I suffered 3 traumatic brain injuries.
Jesus.
I should be dead. And if I'm not dead, my brain shouldn't be working, and it still does. So I'm an optimist. And I like to believe, especially because when you interact with individuals, I still have hope. When you act with society as a collective, I do believe that we're past the point of no return. But when I talk to people like you, like Nate, I've never met you before. Speem, I barely know you. AOH, I barely know you. But I felt a kinship, a camaraderie, and a like-mindedness that had I never created a YouTube channel, I probably wouldn't know you guys. So I don't know. I think that as long as I continue to meet other people that still have hope, that still want to do good, that still want to make the world a better place, then I don't know. I just don't believe that we can be completely screwed until everyone gives up or everybody sells their soul and
You sound a lot like, because I have a very similar sentiment with AOH. When he and I first started chatting, I let him know, I was like, yo, I don't know you. I've never met you, but we're like-minded and there's a kinship. I probably even used the word kinship. And I'm not going to speak for you, AOH, but I know that you seem to have a very pessimistic outlook on life, or not life, but the human race and the planet. And I know that I've been in your ear consistently saying, like, yo, there's got to be hope if we could just come together. Honestly, Siberius, you're speaking what I was saying almost verbatim. There's got to be hope. So it's good to hear you say that, and it lets me know, lets us know that yeah, there's a shot, there's hope, but it has to be in these small individual group, like Hidden and Frank in the attic type conversations. You can't even have them in real life. You can't even have them in public because it's going to incite some kind of crazy violence or intellectual battle. AOH, am I saying anything incorrect about you or our interactions thus far?
We have no kinship at all. We're not like that.
That's the correct answer. Who are you? How dare you speak for me?
Who Who is this? Thought I told you to stop calling here.
Baxter
Stockman. But yeah, no, AOH loves me. He just won't admit it. That's fine. But yeah, no, you have to maintain the hope. But you turn on the TV, you look on your phone, you look on the internet. It's hard to find it, especially when it seems like we're getting further and further from any kind of intelligence that's worthwhile.
Well, that's the hardest part. And like you mentioned, like critical thinking is dead. Nobody questions authority. Nobody questions headlines. Nobody questions news stories. Nobody questions anything. The information goes in.
That's it. That's it. The information goes in. That's it.
That's the reality of it. It's not processed. It's not filtered. It's not subjugated. It's just ingested, and that's it. There's no processing of that information in any way, shape, or form, or at least not in a meaningful way.
There probably isn't a high school, middle school student right now that isn't using AI to rate every single one of their papers. They're not learning. They're not studying.
The teachers do it.
The teachers use it. That in and of itself is a signal of things going about wrong. Because nobody's going to learn anything anymore.
I mean, so my wife has been in education for 20 years. I can tell you guys some horror stories about the dark, bleak reality of what our education system has turned into and the idiocy that it churns.
It's frightening. I know a lot of teachers too, and it's frightening what like just the fact that like teachers like blame parents blame the teachers for literally everything that happens to their kids, no matter what is happening at home, no matter if the teacher told this kid 15,000 times that they have a test due, remember a test due, then they fail the test, and the teacher's like, or the students or parents like, why did you let him fail? Why'd you let him fail? It's never anybody else's fault. There's no accountability.
No, I taught too, and my teaching credential was twice as many units as my master's degree. And then you kind of go through like a unpaid teaching period too. I mean, it's so thankless. They're just like trying to get you to quit the entire fucking time. And you get there because and you get there and it's supposed to be rewarding. You always knew you weren't going to make any money. And then the reward isn't there anymore because parents are so shitty and the schools are overcrowded and the classrooms are overcrowded. I mean, I got out. I went through the effort and I got out. I mean, gee, I wonder why we don't have quality school systems. What effort has there been to attract quality educators? Quality educators get the fuck out.
There was a quote from West Wing where it was like, we should be competing in drafting teachers like we do the NFL. That's how high up and lauded teachers should be.
Nate, I bitch about that on almost every show that I'm on, basketball related. Why we pay these dudes million? I'm part of the problem because I talk about basketball, and I understand the hypocrisy behind it. We pay these dudes millions of dollars to play a child's game that they don't even play for the majority of the season until their hand is forced. And then we celebrate their excess. And then we prop them up as role models and political advocates. It's, as I say it out loud, it literally makes my stomach hurt. Because teachers on average make somewhere between $35,000 and $40,000 a year, have no time to themselves, have to deal with the parents, the administration, and the kids all at the same time with no funding and no resources. And they're expected to, I'm going to steal your words, Cyberius, they're expected to churn out the next wave of the future. And if they don't, they get fired.
Well, you know what's really sad? You did have the kids in the class that wanted to learn. And some of the classrooms got so bad that you can't even if you want to, because parents don't want to do any disciplining. and they're just dumping their kids off on you for the day, and you got a classroom that's supposed to have 15 students in it that has 30, and most of them don't face any consequences when they get home. You know what I learned in school, which I always thought was interesting, is that the number one motivator for a student to behave better is positive reinforcement from their parents. Also, number one is getting in trouble from their parents. Well, when you remove the parents, you remove the number one motivators. And parents have removed themselves. Parents are undisciplined children that had undisciplined children. And the blame game has allowed everyone to continue to be shitty parents, raising shitty children.
Yep.
AOH, it's interesting that you say that, because Nate and I know a large group of people from our high school, college days, what have you, that we figured, they're going to be shitty parents. And lo and behold, they are shitty parents. And we called that how long ago?
Yeah, it's easy to tell.
We started talking about movies, huh?
Yeah.
How'd we get here?
I don't know.
Yeah. Is this the script for a fucking horror movie? Or?
That's a great. Listen, no.
Oh, you can make a horror movie out of things. Talk about The Faculty. There you go.
Faculty's a great movie. We're not gonna align the greatness of The Faculty and Famke Jensen talking about her toes getting sucked on compared to our political system, sir. I saw that in the theaters. I love that movie. AOH, you said you're a fan of the Babadook?
I remember it being pretty disturbing. I can't even mention it to my girlfriend. She'll fucking get the heebie-jeebies.
That's a sign of a quality scary movie.
Sure.
Can't even be talked about. Candyman was another one. I grew up on Candyman also. I still won't say Candyman in the mirror.
No, nobody
5
should.
times. I won't. I will not.
Not worth it. Why even tempt it? Why?
Yep. Why? Exactly. It's not, to this day, I will not do it.
I haven't seen it.
That's real. You've never seen Candyman?
It looked like too much gore. I move away from the gore.
There's worse movies as far as that.
I'm
goes.
sure.
Is
that really?
It's not that gory though. At least I don't think so. I think it's no.
He has that hook. He uses a hook on people. Like he might stab them with the hook once or twice. It's mostly about bees and stuff coming out of people.
Bees and racism.
Really? Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
It wasn't gratuitous. I wouldn't describe it as that anyway.
There's a huge racial component to it.
I thought he was just hooking the shit out of people repeatedly.
No, no, the new one sucked, Nate. I didn't like it at all.
No, but you're talking about the racial component. The newest one put it on the forefront a lot more than the previous ones did.
Yeah, but the previous one was better because it was more subtle.
Oh, hey, what was Sinners about? Because
it's about vampires.
Oh, well, Jason Whitlock made it. I just saw his headline that it was some, I don't know. You know, Jason Whitlock.
Can I hate on black people? Yeah. Can I guess? I don't know what he said, but my guess is it had something to do with perpetuating black stereotypes to make money, or to play black people for a fool, or to prop up black culture to blah, blah, blah. Jason Whitlock hates everything. Do you remember anything about what he said?
I remember it being something like it was villainizing white people.
Oh my God.
That's not, yeah.
Come on.
It's villainizing slavery.
Always trying to be a victim.
When he criticized it, I thought maybe I'm gonna have to watch this.
Sinners is a good movie. It's a good. I don't think it's like this groundbreaking film that everybody made it out to be, but I think it's a good movie.
I'm sorry. So where is he reaching really, really far? If it's a movie about vampires,
it's not.
It's set in the 1940s, 1950s,
1940s,
where the Klan is around. So if he's up here feeling like the Klan is getting villainized, then I don't know what to say to him.
Well, you have to consider the source. You have to consider the source. And if anything, the main quote unquote bad guy of the movie is actually not a bad dude. Like what he's trying to accomplish makes sense within the context of the film.
I mean, he's still a bad guy.
But
I mean, arguments like, oh, the bad guys always have a good reason to be bad. Sure, fine. Like in their eyes, they might seem to be the hero, whatever. But like he's still going around changing people into vampires. That's not a good thing to do to people.
So I just found this. Jason Whitlock is quoted as saying it's the most nakedly racist movie he's ever seen.
Well, that's a little hyperbolic.
That is so preposterous.
Now you guys have all seen it, except for me.
No, I've not seen it.
Oh, okay.
I can't even like.
It's on HBO Max, by the way.
It is. By that saying that he's mad that they talked about history, and that's another thing. Like people get so mad when history gets brought up. Like it happened. Yeah. Like what are you mad about? Why are you even?
Well, they're mad because it happened.
Like nobody said you did it. You weren't there. It's like why are you getting so angry? Like I can't stand it.
You got to be okay with yourself. At some point, you just have to be okay with yourself, no matter what your ancestry did.
Like you had no
and
power
everyone's ancestry has dark, but you can't try and erase the dark.
Yeah, acknowledge it and move on. Like this is constantly trying to act like it didn't happen.
Well, you're talking about accountability, which is basically a 4-letter word now.
Yep.
Holy shit, we're almost at 2 hours. Holy crap.
This also says the movie's main message is white people are the devil.
Oh my God.
It has nothing to do with white people.
Really?
It's like specifically being white, but like
no, but they're not. But it's I hate to split hairs, but they're vampires. But it's more important that they're Irish than it is that they're white.
So all the vampires are Caucasian?
Yes. No, they're not. Actually, no, they're not. There's black vampires in that movie too.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Once again, I think he's saying that they're saying that specifically because like the Klan is in it. Like again, so like anytime you try to bring up the Klan or anything, it becomes racist to white people, as if like that didn't happen, like as if that whole history just never existed.
Oh, you knew you knew he shot that last scene. This isn't spoiling nothing. You knew he shot that scene with the Klan getting all shut up. You knew he was smiling the entire time, Coogler, because he was like, "Yo, this is gonna piss off so many people, and this is gonna reveal so many people's characters." When they're like, "I can't believe those good boys got killed out there. They were just good guys." What the hell did that idiot? What did Trump say about the there's good guys on both sides or whatever?
Yeah, he said that.
It was basically that. Watch Sinners. Sinners has an amazing scene.
Nothing racist to white people about that movie, like at all. It's the craziest thing ever. Like what?
Is Quentin Tarantino getting shit on for what he did to Hitler and Inglourious Bastards?
Oh my God!
No, I saw that in theaters. I laughed.
That show. So people need to just put that back in the movie theaters for like a good week.
Oh, they do.
Oh,
they do. I'm not gonna. It's gonna make me sound terrible as a biracial Jewish man in this country, but the strongest character in that movie was the dude was
Stiglitz.
No, Christoph Waltz, the Jew hunter.
Oh, he's hands down.
He carried that entire movie.
Yep.
Oh, launched his career.
Oh, you're right. Yes, you're right. That dude
fucking everything after that.
Yeah, he was in James Bond after that. He was a Bond villain.
He was in Django right after that.
And Django. I wasn't the biggest Django Unchained fan. I thought it was cool. It was all right.
I like the beginning. And then I like when they go into the town.
Yeah, I need to rewatch that. Actually, I actually like. Well, What was that movie where it's a bunch of dudes in a barn trying to figure out who's killing somebody? It was also a Quentin Tarantino. Hateful Eight. I actually like Hateful Eight a little more.
Hateful Eight's good.
You guys need to make some time to watch Sinners, though, because it has one of the greatest kind of cultural scenes in a movie I've ever seen, I think.
I added it to my watch list because it's on Max also.
Good deal. I'm going to watch, as a matter of fact, we'll probably, Nate, I think I'm going to wrap this soon because it's 11 and I got these streets need fighting. I got to get some street fighting in. Yo, don't laugh at my shit. I'm going to watch Nosferatu. I got to do some street kicking. I'm going to watch Nosferatu. I think we should make it a thing to do suggestions for each other.
I like it. I'm always down.
And then come back to it.
Riff Tracks. Nosferatu because I have it on the list. I just haven't gotten around to it.
When LeBron retires, I might have time.
No, AOH. The first movie we'll do. So, because I'm asking Zuggins about riff tracks. Like I know what riffing on a film is, but is riff tracks a specific thing? A and B. AOH. If it is, we got to do Space Jam 2 together.
Oh God,
we have to. Like I demand publicly that you do Space Jam 2 with me because I saw that movie once just to think to myself, well, how bad can it really, really be? I mean, it can't be that bad, right? And it's worse than I thought.
I made it to like Don Cheadle showing up, and I was like,
"Oh, we watched. That's right. We watched it at my house. We made it like 20 minutes in because I kept putting up all the Nike references."
Like,
because they say Nike more than they say basketball.
I'm the one who broke that story, Siberius. That's my one claim to fame on the internet. They reference Nike more than they reference the word basketball in that movie. You know how scary that is?
That is crazy.
You're right. I apologize. I'll make sure and give you credit for that.
No, I'll edit the part out where you said it. Don't worry. I got you. I'm gonna go drink now. Zuggins, riff tracks. Is that something specific?
Riff tracks is like Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
Oh. Because I've been trying to break into that for a while. That's what I love about Red Letter Media, all their content.
Don't you have dogs?
Put on yeah.
Don't you need to go walk your dogs or play with your dogs?
Listen.
I'm going to go play with my dogs.
Tiny gremlin. She's snoring. Can you not can't hear her loud?
No, because she doesn't breathe right. It's not her fault.
No, it's the way they bred her. I realized that.
I didn't listen. I don't. She was a rescue. I only rescue.
Is that a Frenchie?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. What is the deal with the Frenchie thing blowing up, or it did blow up?
Their puppies sell for. She's fixed. I refuse to get in. I don't like people get money however they can. I can't bring myself to do it. But their puppies go for $10,000 easy.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
I've never seen anything like it in my life. She is adorable, though.
Yeah, well, she's not.
Nothing against her, but humans probably shouldn't be breeding things that have trouble breathing.
Yeah,
humans shouldn't be breeding humans.
I started seeing that they're trying to like breed those dogs back to having normal sized snouts. It's gonna take a while.
It's gonna end up like the fly.
They're all inbred, and it's all terrible. So like,
so they're monsters then, right, Nate?
Yes, they are. Tiny.
So then they're monsters. they're monsters, just like inbred people, right?
Yeah,
don't deserve rights like anybody else. Inbred monsters.
Like I said, you're trying to make me sound like an X-Men bad guy.
Tear it around. Yo, when that homeless dude was like, yo, that bitch never shows up here. She punched through the wall and tore his head off. She was a monster.
What?
In the movie Barbarian, that both Siberius and Nate said they disliked.
Like, you know it's gonna come because it's comical nonsense. It's like so ridiculous.
She tore his head off. You can't just go around tearing people's heads off. Like I know it's Detroit, but you can't just be operating like that. All right,
well,
I want to read what he said, and then I'm out of here. This has gone on far too long.
And I didn't even get to talk about a horror movie.
I asked you and then you said something anti-Semitic or racist to me, and then I just changed the topic.
Whew.
You should get Hoops God. Hoops God likes horror movies, I think.
I will. I also asked Robin. Robin said it was a little bit too late at night for him, which is crazy because I just assume he's coked up. I don't know. I don't even think he sleeps. Or if he does sleep, he sleeps upside down like Batman. Is what I assume. But I asked him. But I'll ask Hoops God also. No, Nate. So the couple times you watch my videos, Robin's a good dude, but he's always the one that's like, yeah, why is he yelling? That's Robin. He's great though. He's a good guy. But yeah, I'll ask him. Okay, cool. I appreciate y'all. American Werewolf in London. That's a good one too. Greatest werewolf transformation in a movie. All right, I'm good. I'm gonna check out Nosferatu. Thank you, Siberius. I'm gonna check out this Rift Tracks thing too. I didn't know that there was a singular source. That's good to know. AOH, I'm gonna see you Sunday, I guess.
Oh, okay.
If you're doing a show, or I'm sure I'll talk to you before then.
Oh, why? Why would you think that?
All right, awkward. I'm out. Goodbye. Peace. Awkward. Goodbye. Out. Done. We're done. Out. Done.